Yes, you right there, watching this video. Are you playing R6 and just not getting the rank you think you deserve? Well, here are some tips that you might need to change in your R6 ranked approach. Clicked on this video to see how you can improve your skills and get out of dirty poo-poo bronze. So to get these things right, I gotta get the right mindset of a bronze and play with bronze to see how they do their thing. Probably thinking, wait, how can you think and play with bronze? Well, I just simply drop down. Now, before you get your tip adventure going, you gotta think about who plays in bronze. In my eyes, I see four types of people: the Smurfs, the Solds, the Luckies, and the true beginners. Smurfs are just toxic plats and diamonds that drop down to bronze and think they're good. These type of people just suck and shouldn't be playing bronze, so don't get discouraged if you face them and get completely shit on, like shit on your face, you know what I mean? Like, you get the point. Well, the Souls are just people that play in silver and gold, that maybe they just had a bad ranking, a bad day, or just lost their marbles completely. Like, they drop them everywhere, they're gone. These people are pretty good at the game, but they do make some mistakes and aren't your biggest fears, like the stupid Smurfs. Like, come on, guys. Gosh dang. We got the Luckies. These people are 100% shouldn't even be near bronze. These people that either got lucky in their rankings or their bronze friends help bring them up, even though they shouldn't be up there. I found these people to be hard to come across, but they can come. I've had many on my team, mostly only on my team for some reason. Last but not least, we have true beginners. These people probably just got the game a few months ago and watch a lot of videos, something along the lines of this one. They know the game pretty good and have past aim from other games like Counter-Strike or other FPS games, and they've been playing the game for a little bit. So these guys are your average Drows in bronze. This is the mostly what you're going to be facing against. So that we got these four types of people out of the way, we got to see how you can improve your gameplay mentally, physically, and emotionally. These things can be practiced on mostly your own free time, that's your thing. But there are things people can help you with, or you can watch and try for yourself, like peeking, for example. These things are something you can watch and get straight onto it and just be done. While we have peeking on the topic, I'm going to show you a few short clips of some things I do and some things other people do to kill or be killed. Though that said, remember, I am not the best player in the world, and we all make mistakes. I mean, you're still in bronze, right? Just kidding. Alright, so for this clip, I come out of the bathroom, didn't even check that room. I shoot out with a frost mat, I reload my weapon, and I check this door. So when I quick peek this door, I'm looking for if there's somebody there. Where my crosshair placement is such a bad spot, because if there was somebody there, I would have to try and flick, and that's not that good. So I see there's nobody there, so I'm gonna come back out. And when I come back out, my gun isn't even reloaded because I thought I reloaded it. So I didn't reload. So I peek again and see there's nobody there. But the thing is, I never checked the rest of the room, like the corner where Legion killed me from. And if I just checked that corner, I might have, I would have had a chance of surviving. And I would have had a better chance of killing him instead of me dying to a stupid, silly mistake that people shouldn't be making. But remember, just check your corners, check angles, check everything, because that little check can save your whole life. Okay, so now looking at this clip, this was actually right after I died as a Legion. We see Capitao goes into the room, doesn't even check or anything. I mean, yes, he does have 12 seconds, but it doesn't take that long to do a quick peek and then back and then another quick peek, because that one quick peek can give you so much information on what's in the room. And then this Capitao decides to plant right after shooting the frost, which is not a good idea. You should either go for the frost or maybe even save the KD, because the likelihood of you winning this round is very small. So at least try and get a kill, or at least try and save your own KD. But yeah, don't plant if you're in such a bad situation, especially in a 1v2 and you just saw somebody. You might as well just push them, or you might as well just fall back and let the round go. So don't do this. Just don't do this. This next clip, I want you to use the things that I've been talking about and to analyze what I've been doing wrong and how bot I am. Okay, so I want you to see what I do wrong and how I process everything. But I also know that I broke this door, and the door behind this door is already broken. So I do know there's a chance for this first kill, but I want you to really pay attention on when I die. So when we get to that part, we'll talk about how I did some things wrong and how I could change that.
Now they're droning.
Fuck. Alright, my aim's starting to come back a little bit. A little bit, but not much. Oh god, I did not think he was gonna push like that. Holy shit. So looking at this clip, I come up, I kill the Ying. I already suspect her to be there. So I get the kill, I run back here, and I start to reload. You know, I come back out. I hear the buck, and then I see the buck shots, and then I run back into peek again. And this is something that I didn't need to do. I could either just held the angle, or I could have just rotated around back to where I killed that Ying, because I know the likelihood of somebody being back there is pretty small. But if I rotated back around, I would have been able to see that buck so much easier. And that little rotate could have changed the whole match for this. I think we won this barely because somebody clutched at the end. But yeah, so sometimes you want to hold the angle, but sometimes it's better to run back and rotate to a different angle that they're not suspecting you to be at. Right. So for this clip, I shoot out this frost mat, and I had, let's just say that my gun has 5 bullets, and I start to reload, but I peek and I cancel the reload, see if anybody's there, and then I see there's nobody there, so I reload, and then I do a little quick peek like this. Quick peeking like this is not that good of an idea because it's technically considered like a wide peek. So it's really easy to get shot doing this, but like doing a quick lean is a lot harder to shoot and predict either if you're gonna go quick lean down or like quick lean to an up. If you do a quick lean like this and then quick lean up. So yeah, so what I do is I peek this door and I see there's nobody there, and I do a wide swing like this. And I think the Legion at the time had an elite skin, so he was a little bit brighter, so it actually was harder to see him. So when I quick peek here, when I look into this angle, I could have just completely eliminated that angle if I just went like this after I quick peek the door, and then I just quick peek here. I could have completely eliminated that angle, so when I go here, I could have just killed him before he killed me, or I could have just done a down, or I could have just thrown a drone, been a baby, and just done the drone. And if I did throw the drone and the Legion shot it, I know there's going to be a Legion in this room because he shot the drone. So I would either quick peek, or I would literally just pre-fire in this area, because I saw there. So that's how you can really do the Legion. I mean, that's really all you can do. Because if you rotate around here, he's going to hear you by the time you get into the bathroom. The only reason I would suspect somebody running here is to shoot through the wall to kill him. But he probably already would have moved by then. Maybe not, though. Because if he saw you quick peek, and then let's say I was back there and then I run here, and I don't quick peek again at all, he's probably going to just move to a different spot. Maybe by couch, or maybe even by the door. Maybe he just goes back to his site. That's a lot of things he can do that will differ from here if you try and rotate. So sometimes it's better just not to rotate and take the 1v1 gunfight. So yeah, next clip. Alright, so in this clip we have the Capitao, who has about 15 seconds, and instead of like just running straight to the door to do a quick peek, he shoots out this camera and then he crouch walks to here and he just does a whole wide peek. The bad thing about him doing this wide peek is that there literally could be somebody here, or in here that kills him right away, right when he does this peek. And then he does this little peek and he sees Frost right here, and he starts shooting at Frost. Starts shooting and Frost just runs out. And I don't know if he did have any smokes, but if he did, it would probably be better for him to smoke right here instead of just coming straight to this corner and planting. Because right when he started planting, the Legion came in and killed him right away. So what I probably would have done, I would have left the camera, because why would you go for the camera when you have 15 seconds? I mean, they wouldn't even be on the camera. And since this barricade's here, you can use this to your advantage. You can just do a quick check here, you run up to this door, do a quick lean. You can do a quick lean, and then you already see that there's nobody here in this corner. Well, technically the Frost was here, but you see there's nobody here, nobody behind couch, nobody is here. Now the only bad thing about the site that he was pushing is that when he comes in and if he kills the frost, there can be somebody hiding in kitchen by sink or fridge. So when he pushes in, he can either smoke here and then around like right here to block his plant. I would actually plant by the door, right by the door. But by the time that happens, the time is probably running out and they're already coming in. So it's just the matter of fact that he can either go for, he probably should have just went for the kills, or he should have just ran away and saved the KD, because he wasn't going to get the plan off either way, because there's still 2 of them alive. If there was 1, he might have got the plan off, but since there was 2, there's possibly no way. Because, and especially where he planted to was not such a good spot. If he maybe planted right here, he would have been blocked by Legion, and he probably would have got the plan off and maybe been able to kill him, because Legion was here, and Legion came in, looked here, and then saw him. But if he was back here, planted off of the hatch, because if you break the hatch, you lose. The game like is bugged or something. So if he plants a diffuser here while Legion's coming in, wait, did they? Oh, I know, I upped the diffuser time. That's why. So if they plant the diffuser here, and let's say Legion's right here, like he would have been right here. If he's here and he knows Legion's in this room because the Legion did a pre-fire right here, he can either do a hard peek, or he can just wait for Legion to just come across him. Because once Legion comes across him, he has an LMG and he can just spray him down. So this is what I would have probably done with the Capitão. So yeah. In this clip, I come up to the barricade and I already know the back is open, so I'm suspecting somebody to be here or in this room. So when I peek, I see the Ying wide peek and I kill the Ying. So while reloading, I hear the buck break down my barricade. So when I run over to hold the peek, I start seeing his bullet trail go into B. So I know he's on this right side. And then I run over to this desk, and while running back, I'm not suspecting him to already be in this spot. So when I come, I don't do any quick peek, and I just hard peek it like this, and I die. So what you can do is, while he's not there and you first come to this peak, like imagine he wasn't there and you first come here, you can either just hold the peak here and just wait for him to wide peak or just come out, or you can, when if you do this peak and if you just want to run away like this, you can rotate back around to this area where Ying was at, and you notice that Ying is dead, so you know that the possibility of somebody being back here is pretty small, but not, you know, zero. And while he's looking into A, and you do either a quick peek and see him, and then do another peek, he can't see you because his ACOG is blocking this little doorway. So when you peek him, it's an easy kill for you to kill him. So if we go into his perspective, and he does the hard peek the first time I did, we realize that it's an easy kill and he's not suspecting me to be here. But if he goes back and does a quick peek, you see him like do a quick peek, and you're either gonna not shoot or you're gonna do a little quick shoot, and then he does another quick peek, and then you'll do a crouch peek. So I'm suspecting him to go above, so I see him, but I'll shoot up here, thinking he's gonna go up here. But he does the bottom, and let's say he rotates back to the back room behind A. We see while I'm ADS'd, unless he was like ADS like at the wall, you can see him, but if he was ADS to where I was at, you cannot see him because the ACOG just completely blocks your line of sight. Unless you're like looking at the like soft wall, or like maybe, I don't know why you'd be looking here, you could see him. But either way, you're not gonna see me or any defender here if you're right here. And plus, you also are very vulnerable to other spots, because let's say somebody was right here and he does a, and he did do a hard peek. I mean, he did kill somebody here from like this angle, so he still doesn't know if somebody's in this corner. So he does this hard peek. I don't know if he did do a little peek here, but he does a hard peek here, jumps down, and if I'm already here, the chances of him seeing me are like holding that angle, or he will see me. But he's already swinging to here, so him knowing he's gonna swing here and then seeing you and then swinging back is pretty like small that he's gonna kill you, because he's already looking here like to swing, and then he swings back towards you. So that's another way to be careful with your peeks on the buck side, because if he just did a little peek here and then a little peek here and then he peeks here, he could have eliminated somebody being back here and back there and being in this corner, and he still could have probably got me because I wasn't expecting him to be a hard peek here. So that's how you could that's what I did wrong, and that's what the buck kind of did wrong. But he also used his teammate for a bunch of information that I'm over here in A, so I can either be in A, the bathroom, or in that room. So when peeking here, if he knows I killed Ying from bathroom, let's say they communicate, he's probably not going to suspect me to be here because the barricade was there, so he'll instantly go here like he did. But if I'm already holding that angle, the chances of me killing him first, if he doesn't pre-fire, is pretty high. But if he does pre-fire, or if you were the buck in the example and you know that I might be holding this, you can either do a quick pre-fire and then switch angles back to here, and then possibly kill me if I did a hard peek right now, a hard peek, and suspecting me to be like back at the corner and I see the little hard peek happen, that's a kill. But if he keeps doing the little quick peeks, he does quick peek, you just see him really quick, and then your reaction time is a little off. So that's what you can do for the buck situation. End of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, like and subscribe to join the bonk gang. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and bye.
I do my dance while I'm counting up the bands. Bad bitch with me while we speeding in the Jag. All I see is blue, but really not sad. I just signed a deal, now I'm richer than your dad. Hey, yeah, counting up, counting cash. I just did a dash while your girl be looking